And let's see what happens on YouTube. Are we going to get a connection? Let's see. Here we go. Connected good. Boom. And Facebook, let's go live. Video is starting. All right, we're live. Let's get started.
Hi, all.
Okay. All right, here we go.
Everybody. Hey guys, happy Thursday. Who's painting tonight? Time for me to make a drink.
Right off the bat, right off the start.
That's right. So I watched the movie last night. Again. It has been a while. It was good. I don't know if I need to watch it over and over and over again, but I don't know what I'm just pouring.
What do you mean?
Seems like a lot. White Russian.
Okay.
Since it seemed to be the theme of the movie yesterday.
That's what you think the theme of the movie was. He kept making White Russians
He
through
did.
the whole movie.
It was wonderful. And I'm obviously not measuring a thing.
Okay.
We're swinging it. We're swinging
I got two not painting tonights. Enjoying my time in the country.
Oh,
That's
good.
That's Laura.
Oh, hi, Laura.
Lisa Johnson is not able to paint tonight, but we're still happy that you're joining us to say hi.
Hi.
Our Jamie Pangborn is here.
Hi, Jamie.
We watch it at least 2-3 times a month.
A month?
Yeah, so she should be very good on the trivia questions tonight.
Yeah, no Googling. All right.
All right.
Little stir.
I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight for Big Lebowski Paint Night.
Right.
We're going to have some trivia questions. You win you a spot on the spinner. We got Robin Luwan just watching tonight. We love it. You know,
Wow.
if you can just watch, then just watch. We're going to have some fun. We're going to give you some entertainment. And we're going to paint this special painting that we put together for Big Lebowski Night.
That's right.
Laura says I sent Jennifer a couple of pictures of where I am.
Yes. They talk about cold. She's really covered in snow. So it looks like Alaska or Antarctica up there. Looks cold.
Jamie says we're kind of obsessed.
I see
so
that.
We're gonna have fun tonight. That's awesome.
That's right. Jamie, what are you drinking?
Well, we know what you're drinking.
It's a little strong.
Yeah, you said a little strong. Okay.
Yum,
Yeah, so
yum, yum.
we'll have some trivia questions tonight. If you watched the movie and you know the movie and you like the movie, then you should be able to easily answer these questions. Not too hard tonight.
Yeah. Easy questions tonight, especially if you watched. Probably the toughest part of this is going to be our sketching together, but that's okay. We're going to do it together, right?
Yeah.
So again, let us know where you're painting from. If you're new with us, of course, we always want to know where you're painting from, and we'll get started in a moment.
Okay, Laura says she also posted the pictures in her album.
Oh, cool. Thank you. Yes, thank you guys for continuing to add to your own personal albums on the fan page.
Yeah, we appreciate
love
it.
being able to see them. And at the end of this month, we will do another Spotlight Artist. We love putting together faiths for January, so I'm looking forward to doing another one for February. It's gonna be good.
All right, we almost ready to get started.
I guess so.
Let me see here. Okay, yeah, we'll give it a few more minutes for people to get settled.
Sounds
Okay,
good.
because Jamie says, is this canvas landscape?
It is held landscape, and we will paint. We'll sketch it all together before we paint. So.
Lou Lee says, hello,
Hi,
have
Lou.
fun tonight.
Thank you.
Sandra
Welcome.
Walkram
Hi,
says,
Sonia.
hello, I have missed you both.
Aw,
We miss you.
too. Thank you. We certainly miss having all of our regulars. We know it's been kind of there's been changes, you know? Things are opening, you're back out and about. We know that we had a little time off during the holidays and
Yeah, we just getting
before
back
our
to
move. We're
we
ramping
just-
back up though.
Yeah, we're just getting back in. I'll be giving up the event list, and we got a couple of surprises, you know, that we want to show you tonight. We got a little commercial for Aiden that we're going to show you.
That's right.
We have a new outro, so when we get to the end of the session, we'll have a little video clip that goes with the ending of every show now.
You did the new intro?
Yeah, I did the new intro. That's how we started. If you didn't see the new intro, then I'll have to show it at some other time. But you're gonna have to rewind
Yeah,
and
that's
see
okay.
how we.
Now you can see the new view. Of course, it's all covered in snow.
And it shows that we are at the top of the mountain. It does show that we are located at the top of the mountain, like I always say.
We call it the top of a mountain. They probably only call it a hill around here, or the top of a ridge around here. But
It's the top of the mountain. Laura says, I'll talk to you later. I'm running
Bye,
off of
sweetie.
data and I don't want to max out. It's okay.
No problem. Bye, sweetie. Thanks for hanging in.
Yes.
All right. So, I guess without further ado, let's get started. So again, before we do get started, I do want to just kind of put that little disclaimer out there. We did say let's try and make this an adults only, so there may be topics covered that are not kid friendly. So keep that in mind if you have kiddos around.
Yeah.
Just disclaimer, start. We're drinking, we're chatting, we don't know what's going to happen and talk about throughout this one. So anyway, I don't do that often, but we certainly want to, be mindful of our youngers. Okay, so supplies tonight. So our canvas is a 16 by 20. I do have it landscape. We are going to sketch it together. I did start to sketch it out myself, but I'll go back over it with Sharpie so you can see it. So I will use a Sharpie to sketch. You guys will use a pencil so you can erase. The 3 brushes I'll probably use tonight is a 1/2 inch flat, medium round, and then that tinier small brush for those little details. We'll be doing a lot of detail work tonight on this one since it's a little more in-depth than our usual ones, I suppose.
Okay.
A cup of water to rinse, paper towels to dry, and then our colors, we're going to use our 5 primaries and a brown. I'm not picky or particular about specific colors, so that's my plate palette for tonight.
Yeah, Jamie says, yeah, this movie is 1000% adult.
I mean, yeah.
And Jody Darian Gold
Hey,
is hi. Not sure I'm
How
up to
are
paint,
you?
just wanted to
It's
say
okay.
hi.
Hi, sweetie.
You know we love you and
That's
we're
right.
happy that you just pop in and say hi.
All
you
the
know
time.
you can always paint this at another time if you feel like it.
Absolutely.
And Lou Lee says, I've been home for a few weeks and your YouTube and Facebook page has kept me busy.
Aw,
Thank
thank you. Thank you. Well, if you haven't done so already, we did add the fan page to our kind of repertoire of pages and things. There's a Mimosas Masterpieces fan page. We ask you to upload your photos there, create your own album even, and we are picking a spotlight artist of every month from those albums. So we like seeing what you guys do. Thanks for sharing them. And give others love. you know?
Yes.
All right, let's start sketching. So it's up to you if you want to use a ruler. I did use a ruler in my original. I will probably just sketch it out. Those kind of diagonal lines for perspective, and I'll show you how to do that. The first thing that we're going to start with is a horizontal line across our canvas. So that is going to come down. Now again, I'm just kind of estimating with everything. If you do have a ruler, you can use a ruler. So I'm coming down a little less than halfway. So this is about a 6-inch space here. So about 6 inches. Let's do our horizon line. If you have pencil, you can go all the way across. I am just going to go the parts of the way that don't have more design to it. So about halfway, a little less than halfway. And we're going to do a horizontal line. This is going to be what separates our top of the bowling alley with the bottom of the bowling alley.
Okay.
From that horizon, you're going to pick a center point. Let's say it's right back in here. And if it is, you can use that. So if you have a ruler or a piece of paper even we can use, I'll show you what you're going to do. So, okay. So from that center point, we'll start with our diagonals on the top, okay? So from this center point, I'm going to make 1, 2, 3, 4 lines, creating 5 sections of color. You can add or remove, it's up to you. So my first one first two will go toward each of the corners. So we need a diagonal line from this dot to each corner, okay? So again, if you have a ruler, you can use a ruler to do that. So diagonal line toward the corners, diagonal line toward the corners. Now if you have pencil, you can go ahead and put them all the way in and then just erase, okay?
Okay.
And the next two will go right up here in the center. We can kind of divide this out a little bit, so maybe section this off in thirds. 1, 2, 3, and then these 2 dots again just kind of would diagonally come down to that dot. So kind of playing connect the dots there.
Diane Layton says, Hi.
Hi.
I'm watching. I'm not sure what the Big Lebowski is.
It is an adult-themed movie. It's hilarious. It is really funny.
It's starring Jeff Bridges and John Goodman.
I love Jeff Bridges in this movie.
I love John Goodman in this movie.
Dude, come on. It was good. It definitely refreshed my memory because I had forgotten about it until our friend Jamie reminded us of it.
They say my favorite word about 267 times. So
was that a trivia question?
Yeah, I enjoyed it a million. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it very much.
Oh my goodness.
Jamie said, oh my God, this should be homework. Everyone has to watch it at least 3 times. It took me a time or 2, but now I'm obsessed. It's a Coen Brothers movie, so, Coen Brothers make some really funny, quirky type movies.
Taking a sip.
Taking a sip of what?
My very strong white Russian. I guess I need to add a little bit more milk to that. Phew. Alrighty. Alright, now we can do our alley. So again, from this center point, we're going to bring this center point down to each of these corners, okay? So connect the dot all the way down to this corner. Again, I'm going to skip over where our sketch is, but you can go ahead and draw it right in because you'll be able to erase.
Okay.
Down to this corner. Mine might be a smidge off, but that's okay.
James said, if it's a question,
I know it.
Mark is wrong.
It's more.
Anthony Burkett is howdy painting permissioners.
Hey, Anthony, how are you?
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah. All right, so we have the start of our alley, and then we're gonna do one just a little bit wider. Well, not wider, but we have to kind of make those gutters. So if you want to put that line in there, you can. I'm gonna move over about an inch, maybe 2 inches here, 2 inches here, and then again we'll connect this dot up to here. So. Perspective may be slightly off because I'm not being exact, but that's the idea.
James says, true, it is more.
We figured that. As in Aiden fashion, he would be beep, beep, what the beep, mother beep.
Emily says, I'm doing good. Thanks. How are you, Mark and Jennifer?
We are doing great. It is Self-Care Thursday, and we are happy to be here, that's for sure.
That's right. We've been waiting for this day.
I was like, it's going to be a late night. Aiden's watching his movies, filming, I don't know. He started his own YouTube channel, so we're going to get him started on his whole clock channel.
Yep. And we got an event coming up with him being the star of it, and I made a little commercial that I'm going to play later on while we're in the middle of our painting session.
All right, so next up is our bowling bag. Since that's the center or the focal point here, we're gonna do that bowling bag. So I kind of have this maybe about 6 inches. I like to kind of use that my hand span or my finger span here for about that 6-inch mark. So we'll start with the horizontal line. So this is about 3 inches from that horizon line. Okay, so about 3 inches from the horizon line, we're gonna do a 6-inch, about a 6-inch line here. And you have pencil, so it's okay to make a mistake and sketch.
Okay.
It's okay. So again, with about that 6 inches, and then we're going to curve each of these, coming down to a slight angle, and we want to bring this down maybe about 3-4 inches this way. Now, most of it's going to be covered up by the glasses and the ball, but we do want to kind of put that bottom in there, just in case we can see it in between your objects.
Okay.
So curve on this side, curve on this side. I'm going to try and make them the same, but I know doing those bowling balls too is always a little tricky. So again, if you're sketching with pencil, you can put that bottom of the bag in here, just in case we can see it.
James says, how high above the horizon line?
So I'm about maybe 3 inches. I do that 6-inch horizontal.
I zoom in a little bit more so they can see.
Okay. And my bag is maybe, again, about 6 inches. So if I'm about 6 inches this way, it's about 6 inches high. I'm going to go ahead and put the handle in. So in the middle of our bag, we're just going to do a little handle up here. This is going to end up being black anyway, so it's okay.
All right, so I'm gonna give it a couple of seconds. I'm gonna slide over to the other end so they can get a good look at it.
Okay. Yep, we didn't say it this time, but this case is for sure. My painting is not going to look like my painting. Your painting is not going to look like my painting. Exactly. When we're freehanding and sketching this way, they're never going to be exact, and that's okay.
All right, now I'm going to go back.
Okay.
Okay.
So we have our bowling bag in there. Next important part is the bowling ball. So I'm going to put that bowling ball down here on the bottom right corner of our bag. If you want to use a bottle or a cup or a vase or whatever to get your circle in there, you certainly can. I'm just freehanding.
Yeah, I'm glad you're using the Sharpie.
I know.
Because we can see.
There we go. Circle in there for our bowling ball.
Anthony is my buddy, Chris Karbakwiak,
Ooh.
would love that as a fellow bowler.
Oh, see that? Well, see, that was one of the things that I mentioned, that I am not great at sports whatsoever, not athletic. However, I used to be a really good bowler. I started I won't say little league, but junior league when I was probably 4 years old. And I've been bowling,
Wow.
and have been bowling ever since. I bowled throughout high school. I even did bowling in college.
Wow.
And yeah, kind of stopped after college. Aside from just kind of the fun time out, no leagues, but it was one of those things. My whole family was bowlers, and I just grew up at a bowling alley, basically.
Okay.
So, all right. Next up, let's do our sunglasses. So our sunglasses, let me take these off so you can make them whatever shape you want them. Okay. So I'm going to do a slightly curved line here. Slightly curved. Again, I'm kind of using that about 6-inch size. And then I'm going to come down and around and down and around. And then our little nose piece is going to be up. So down and around. Down and around. And then we'll just do this little nose piece by kind of giving it a little hook up here.
It looks good. Anthony says, our grandfather had a bowling league and I got into it too.
See that? Bowling, bowling's always been my thing. I did love volleyball too, but my family got a little too aggressive for me, so I started bowing out. And then when they only started playing in like a sand pit, not for me. No sand for me. Alright, I'm going to put the lenses in by just kind of drawing in about a 1/2 inch, maybe about a 1/2 inch around the inside of each of these pieces of the lens, or each of these pieces of the glass. So it's almost like if I'm looking at it from the side, they're like D's. Okay. So I'm kind of giving myself about a 1/2 inch border here. And then up here in this little section, we can create a little hole in here too.
Alright.
The start of our glasses. And then there's a little handle that will kind of come back here, but we can actually probably just put that in while we're painting because we got to do the pins next, and those are probably the trickiest of everything.
Really, the pins?
The pins. So here's one, I'll sketch them out with you, but one of the suggestions was to take another piece of paper or cardboard, draw a pin out, a good pin that you're happy with.
Okay.
Oh, in fact, you could even just do half of it. So if I take this, do a pin, well, just doing half. Just do half of the pin. Okay. So if you end up cutting this out, you can flip it, draw the other side so that's exact on, right and left side. And then you can trace it out that way. If not, I am just going right to sketch, right to my canvas, okay?
Okay.
But for those of you that are extra exact, there's an option for you.
You don't have to be extra exact.
You don't, but I know some people are like, I can't get it right. How can I do this?
Jamie said, I stole my pen from another painting.
Oh.
From my other painting.
Well, there you go. Yes, the other one was good, and I think you need to post that tonight too, so you can show them.
page?
Yes. All right. So my first pin, I'm gonna have coming up on a diagonal this way. So I'm gonna start over here. Now I want it. It's almost like a little. I don't know. They're curves. That's all I can describe. So I'm gonna start with a curve this way. And we'll come up on this side with a curve this way.
Okay. Looks pretty good.
But then it has to kind of come in, kind of dip in a little bit, and then come out. So we gotta dip in a little bit on either side. And then do that slightly around the top part here.
We've got our Kathy Reinhardt.
Hi, Kathy.
Saying, hey guys.
Hey.
Was working on dinner and temper tantrums. Everything is all good now.
Well, have a sip. Temper tantrums. What? Sip. No.
Hey, it's all good.
That's right. And I'm going to do another one of those pins on this side. Now, if you're ambitious and you want to do more pins, add more to it. That's totally fine. You can have them coming down here. All good.
We got another check-in. Katie Prowse says, good, gonna do this later.
Yay.
But I just wanted to stop in and say hello.
Hello.
We appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. So again, I kind of have a curve coming up from this side, a little curve from this side. Then we have these little divots kind of dipping in. And then we'll bring it out and up and around.
All right.
So. Even after a pencil, it still doesn't look right. That's okay.
You see, Anthony said one of the specific things artists have trouble with are doing perfect moons, suns, making perfect circles.
Absolutely. I give you cheat ways. I offer you cheats. But you know, I like to not. I don't want to say it the right or the wrong way. I don't want to be perfect. I want to show you that it is okay. Like, it's not always going to come out perfectly. Can I paint it perfectly when I'm sitting down and I'm focused on 100% and I'm not talking? Absolutely.
And you're not drinking white
But
Russians?
Listen, that always helps no matter what I'm doing. But I want, it's okay for it to be a perfectly imperfect painting, you know?
That's right.
So we have pretty much our sketch. We've got another little detail in there on our bag, and we can get started.
Okay.
All right. So our next detail is I'm going to put some stripes on my bag. Now you can, of course, you want to put a different pattern on your bag, put a different pattern or idea on your bag, all up to you. I'm just going to come, so right from under my handle, where my handle starts, I'm going to do a curve and bring it all the way down. So slight curve and bring it all the way down. I do want to curve a little bit because we want it to give the illusion that the bag is kind of coming out and not just flat.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to move over about maybe 3/4 of an inch, and I'm just going to repeat that curve. Repeating that curve all the way down. I'm going to do one on the other side of the handle, going in the other direction.
Okay.
All right, so and this way. And our sketching is pretty much done.
All right. So
Okay.
you ready to paint?
Are you ready to paint?
I got trivia questions here.
Ooh. Well, I'm gonna do we'll start our background,
Okay.
and then we can get some trivia going because the background will take a couple of minutes. Excuse me. Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna start with our flat brush. So this is that 1/2 inch. If you want to use the bigger one, a 1-inch brush, all up to you. That's fine. It's really what you're comfortable with. Okay. I'm gonna rinse and dry always before we start. Now again, if you want to change up your colors, you change up your colors. I'm gonna start with the top. And we're going to start with that gold color that I've got. I kind of just picked that red and gold color. I felt like that was, in the time span.
Okay.
In the time, I don't know, those kind of gold and maroon colors. All right, so again, if I just use yellow, straight yellow, it's going to be like almost transparent or almost like a neon color. So I like to take a little scoop of my yellow and a little touch of my red, just a little bit. And I'm going to mix. It's almost going to be like a golden color. And we can go ahead and fill in some of those stripes up there. So I'm going to do every other one. So I'll pick these two, 1 and 2.
Okay.
All right, and we'll fill those in. So go ahead, you want to do a trivia?
Alright, I got the first question. Now you know how we're gonna do this. You type in the first person to type in the right answer will get the spot on the spinner.
Oh.
Alright, do we know when the spinner's gonna be done?
I hate to make promises. I'll give you an idea. I'll let you know, because we were gonna do I have to double check to see if we have any virtual tippers for the last one.
Okay.
Because I was gonna do that on Monday, and Monday has since, come and gone. So, very sorry. It's been a crazy week here.
Anthony said not a solid circular shape, so I've kept painting around and around them.
There you go.
Alright, and then before I read the question off, Kathy says we're doing barbecue hamburgers and wieners. Hubby does the hamburgers, and I obviously am an expert at the wieners.
Oh my gosh, I love you.
Luli says, how did you start painting?
How did it's something that I just have always been doing. I feel like painting, let's see, where can I go with that? So painting has always been something I've done, but I feel like I really started exploring more probably my senior year. So my senior year in high school, so here's some personal knowledge. My parents were going through a divorce, or went through a divorce. I had a stepmom, and my stepmom was not somebody I was super fond of at first. I fully admit it.
Okay.
But she really, she moved into my family home with my dad. And of course at first it was kind of awkward and uncomfortable and, all those things that we go through as kids from divorced families. But she looked at me one day and she said, I know that you can paint. I love that you paint. I want you to paint on the walls. Paint murals. And my mom, who I love dearly also, is very regimented, very clean, very, everything just has to be so. So my mom would never go for painting a mural on the wall. So when she said to me, here's all the paint whatever you want. And I painted all over I painted murals all over our old house. That I feel like really opened everything up for me, and it was kind of like, wow, this is really neat. And then I had just done other murals and things for people once I started that. And I, painted in college a little here and there, but let it go for a bit. And I feel like once Mark came around in my life again, he kind of opened that door again. I stopped for a while, and he sort of just opened that door again.
Yeah, I seen a mural on her wall, and I was like, who painted that? And she said, I did. I said, you can paint that good? I said, then why aren't you painting all the time?
And what was it?
It was, oh, wow, that's right. Hold it up. It's not, because I'm close up. That's right. That's what was on the wall. And I said, you can paint that good? And she said, yeah.
Oh
I said,
God.
why don't you paint every day?
I have to find that picture now to set to post. How that's so ironic.
Yeah, that is ironic that we're painting Big Lebowski, who was drinking White Russians throughout the whole picture.
Oh, that's so crazy.
And that was the painting that I saw on the wall in your house. And said, why aren't you painting all the time? What's wrong with you? And here we are.
What are the odds? Oh my gosh, that's so crazy. That's really fun. Okay.
All right, here we go. I got the first trivia question.
Go ahead.
All right, it's not a lot of people on tonight, so that means those of you who are painting, you should get plenty of time to get your answers right, and you should be able to get the spots on the spinner.
Ooh.
Question number 1.
Oh no.
Where do we first see the dude in this movie? When the movie comes on and we first see the dude, where is he at?
So all I'm gonna do from that gold to do my red, I'm not even gonna rinse or dry. I'm just gonna grab a scoop of red and make that darker until I have a nice darker slate of maroon-ish, if you will.
Yeah, Jamie's got the right answer. Jamie might have
all the right answers.
So just rack them up, Jamie.
That's
There
it, girl.
won't even be no need to do the spinner. It'll just be Jamie got all the spots. I gotta check the YouTube.
YouTube. Oh.
Yeah, nobody's checked in on that side.
That's okay.
Yeah, that's okay.
So maybe we'll just do it off of Facebook since there's nobody on YouTube.
Yes.
That's good.
And Jamie says, if I get any wrong, I'll be hanging my head in shame. Kathy Reinhardt says, confession, I have never watched this movie.
Ruh-roh. So we rewatched it last night. It had been a while for us, but I enjoyed it. It was funny. We definitely laughed.
Yeah. And Anthony says, in Istanbul, not Constantinople. Jamie says, oh, Kathy, you have to try it. Yeah, sit down with the hubby and put it on, and check it out. It's fun. It's a fun movie.
Just as a quick note on these, as I'm filling them, I want to sort of keep that brush stroke going from the center and moving it out. It just kind of helps with that effect of that perspective.
Katie Krause says, I haven't seen it
Hi,
either.
Katie. Uh-oh.
I just have bowlers in my family.
Oh, see that? There you go.
Enjoy it. All right, Jamie Pangborn, she got the answer right, so she gets the first answer.
Good job.
First question right, and she gets the spot on the spinner.
Awesome.
Okay, I'm going to go back and read the question. Where do we first see the dude in this movie?
Dude.
The first place we see the dude in this movie is Ralph's Market.
Oh, okay. That's
Where
right.
he buys
That's
the
right.
half and half.
Yeah, see? This half and half for his White Russians. I mean, I wouldn't stick my nose in the carton like he did, but...
All right, I got a question. We're going to do question number 2, all right?
Go ahead.
Yeah, Anthony says, but that's nobody's business but the Turks. Tammy Smith just joined us. Hello, Tammy.
How are you?
Jamie says, is the red straight red?
So the red, all I did was take a big scoop of my red and I added it to that gold color just so I have a little bit of yellow in there so that it's not the straight red, since mine is just a primary and it will look pink or magenta.
Okay. All right, Tammy, we're doing trivia questions for the movie The Big Lebowski because it's Big Lebowski night. So if you know any of the answers, you've seen this movie, then be ready because I'm going to ask question number 2.
There you go.
Okay, question number 2. When the dude is dreaming, what is the name of the movie starring Maud and himself? When the dude is dreaming, what is the name of the movie starring Maud and himself? What was the movie called? In his dream.
Just watched it.
You just watched it and you don't remember?
I wasn't even drinking last night. I do not know. Sam, I am.
Why do we have... Oh, okay. I don't know why her comment was hidden. It says ban Jamie Pangborn.
Oh no. No, maybe.
No, I just unbanned her. I don't know
that's
why
so
it was
weird.
banned.
Oh, that's
but,
crazy.
She got the right answer.
Good job. Somebody ban you? What goes on?
I don't know what that's all about.
What's up with that?
Alright, I'll put her name in
Very good.
for question number 2.
Alright.
She's got the right answer again.
Very good.
She says maybe because I'm typing too much. I don't know.
I wonder, because I know that used to be like a feature on there that you could turn on.
Yeah, well, I didn't touch it. I just saw that her name was lightened out. And I was like, what's going on?
That's weird.
Fast.
Good.
Okay, well, when the dude is dreaming, what is the name of the movie starring Martin himself? The name of the movie he was dreaming about that him and Martin was in was called Gutterballs.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Oh my gosh. How could I forget that? I remember now. Oh my goodness. Okay. So I've got our background in there started. So I do want to darken up these areas, like kind of behind the pins a little. So you can either do that with a tiny bit of black, or you could do it with a little bit of blue, which will turn this almost like a purple color. So I'm going to take just a tiny bit of black to start. So I rinsed and dried my brush. Just grabbed a little bit of black. And so right around the edge of the pin.
Jamie says that was the inspiration for my painting.
Oh, gutter ball. I get you now. Yes. Oh my goodness. So again, I'm going to come around the edge of the pin and around the bottom. And then just kind of pull that black up a little bit.
All right, I got another question.
Alrighty.
I got a lot of questions here. So Jamie, you just keep knocking them out and you get all the spots on the spinner. How about that? When people look back at this video, they're going to kick themselves for not being here.
Yeah, Jamie
There's a lot of easy questions if they know the answers to. And people who like Big Lebowski, when they discover this video on YouTube, they're going to be like, wow, I missed out, man.
Come back for the next time.
Okay, I'm going to ask you question number 3.
Okay.
Question number 3. Who says Brad can't watch, though, or he has to pay $100? Who says Brad can't watch, though, or he has to pay $100?
I remember that one now.
I'm not going to tell you what she said in the first sentence, but I'm going to tell you the second sentence was, Brad can't watch, though, or he has to pay $100. And Jamie's on a roll.
Of course. I know. I knew that one.
This is going to be a special night for Jamie.
I'm fairly certain this was just all because of her. This whole paint night, she kept saying, Big Lebowski.
Hey, this is what we do.
That's right.
Okay? Even if you were the
Only one
painting tonight, we're still going to do this.
I said the same thing.
You asked for it, and people chimed in back then when we were having our little, what was it, the meet and greet?
Yeah.
We talked about what we wanted to paint and everything, and if those people don't join in that night, and you're the only one that's here, then that's just the way it's going to be.
Yep, that's right.
Okay?
So again, I'm just taking a tiny bit of black at a time. And from the edge or from the bottom part of that red, I kind of pulled out that black and blended it in just a tiny bit, not a lot. And then I'm going to rinse and dry.
Okay, so now, so the question was, who says Brent can't watch, though, or he has to pay $100? The answer was Buddy Lebowski.
Yep.
Okay. Now, Anthony says, Uncle Buck is a classic and has a golden scene within it.
Yes.
John Candy asks Tia if she wants a cigar, and she responds, no thanks. And Candy says, let me know if you change your mind, and I'll get it nice and juicy for you. And Jamie says, I tried to invite my Big Lebowski group, but the mods wouldn't let me post it.
Oh, moderators, yeah. Damn, those
Really?
moderators, yeah.
I didn't know they were doing stuff.
Some of these groups are very particular about advertising, and self promotion, and blah blah blah.
It's their loss,
right?
They'll discover it later on YouTube, and they'll be kicking themselves, going, "Oh wow, I didn't know they were doing things like that."
So now you can just go, "Oh, look what I painted tonight," and then you can tag it.
That's all.
Right?
And Jamie says, "I'm still paying the red."
No problem. No problem.
Yeah, same thing on YouTube, okay? We don't have an audience on YouTube yet.
That's okay.
But I guess, hey, it's certain nights, some nights people are just busy and they can't join.
Yeah.
And they come along later, and then they're going to see this video and they're going to be like, wow, man. I know we're going to get a bunch of comments later and they're going to be like, wow, we messed up. Missed out on that one.
Missed it, man. So
It's
sorry.
right.
So sorry.
Yeah, well, so far, Jamie's 3 for 3.
Uh-oh.
Okay, and I'm going to read them all. I'm going to read all the questions, okay? I got about 25 questions here. You can answer them all, Jamie. All right, well, I'll knock out another one.
All right.
One more real quick. What is Bunny's real name? What is Bunny's real name?
Oh, I don't remember.
You don't remember?
No. It was only like less than 24 hours ago. I can't remember.
It was late, but
It was late. That's what I'm saying. It's less than 24 hours. I think we didn't
thank
start
God
watching until 10.
Thank God this is not a test.
Tests.
Yeah, if this was a test,
No.
we'd be failing the test.
No longer in school for that reason. I'm not. No more testing. No.
So you didn't do no cramming or nothing like that, like take read
When
something in an hour and then go take the
That's
test.
what I used to have to do is memorize. I used to have to memorize things because I just don't retain things. It's terrible.
I don't know. Me was watching the movie. I catch things because I'm used to looking for symbolism and I'm looking for little hints and things like that. And... All right, so Jamie's got it again. Jamie's 4 for 4.
Of course.
Yes, she says Brian and I quiz each other all the time just for fun. All right, well we're gonna see. All right, so question number 4 was what is Bunny's real name? Fawn. Fawn Hudson.
Okay, I definitely did not know that. Don't remember that.
You don't remember hearing that part during the movie?
Because I would have made a joke like, pick it. Are you a bunny or are you a deer? What are you? Yeah, I don't know.
Well, you were so busy laughing at the things that was going on. I guess
Maybe.
You might not have picked up on a lot of things.
I don't know. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do our alleys. So I'm gonna start with a big scoop of white. Big scoop of white. I'm gonna move over on my palette here. I'm gonna take a little bit of brown at a time. So a little bit of brown to that white and a touch of yellow.
Okay. Yeah, you got like the top half of the background done.
Yep. Almost.
Well, I'm gonna give a little advertisement.
Okay.
We've got Pokemon Pop Art Night coming up on Thursday, February 17th. It's a 7 p.m. Eastern Time start, and that's going to be live on Facebook, but it's a workshop.
Yes.
So you got to pay the $10 fee, which means you got to go to the website and sign up.
So I know that I've gotten a couple of messages about the group not working, and I did notice it. So I'm just gonna wait until probably like a day or so, or maybe even the week of, and we will make sure that everybody is in the group. And if it's not working, we will put a new group together. I'm not really quite sure what's happening. It seems like I see the request to join, and when I go to admit them, there's nothing there. So I don't know if there's something wrong with the group itself, or I don't know what's going on, but technicalities. So here's my kind of that peach brown looking color. So I'm just going to go ahead and fill that in, and just like I did these, I kind of want to come down on those diagonals, following those kind of lines of perspective.
All right.
I'm gonna leave the glasses open, even though they're glasses, they're sunglasses. So we're gonna kind of make them almost look like a little mirror.
All right.
So you don't have to
Yeah,
worry
Jamie
about.
says, I think I missed that. I didn't try.
Oh.
Well, all right, I'm gonna just keep running off questions because I don't know how long, I don't know how long it takes for you to do this painting.
That's fine.
I don't want to be rushing at the end trying to
Get them all
questions
in. Yeah. That's fine.
And then after I read the question, while you're still doing the background, I'm going to run Aiden's little ad.
Okay.
So that we have it in the video, so when people see it, they'll know that Aiden has his special pay coming up. Okay?
Sounds good.
All right, Jamie. I got question number 5.
Go ahead.
All right. Jesus theme song, Hotel California in Spanish, is sung by what band?
Oh. I don't know that either.
But you remember when they was
Oh, yeah.
Hotel California in Spanish, right?
Yes, I
and
do.
Jesus was bowling.
Yes.
All right. In the beginning, in Jesus theme song, Hotel California in Spanish is sung by what band? And Jamie's on a roll, number 5 in a row. Let me write your name in there for the 5th time.
Alright, I guess we're going to have to tell everybody else to try Google.
If they want, if they want, they can.
Alright.
Okay. Jesus' theme song, Hotel California, in Spanish, is sung by the Gypsy Kings.
Don't remember that.
You don't remember when the music was playing?
I remember the music
California,
and they were all dancing, and I do remember all that. I just didn't remember that it was Gypsy Kings. Clearly, I missed that.
Kathy says, Elena says, thank you for sharing her fundraiser.
You're very welcome. Yeah. So for tonight's event, what we are asking, instead of using our virtual tip jar, Miss Elena, our tiniest painter,
yes,
is doing a fundraiser for the American Heart Association. And she's got a little goal of $250. So we are trying to share the wealth a little bit. So instead of using our tip jar, we would like for you guys to just donate to that, okay?
That's what's up.
Yeah. All right.
For Elena.
That's right, my little Elena.
That's right.
All the way from Oregon.
Yes.
So once I have that base color in there, I'm just going to grab a little more of that regular original brown.
Yeah.
And again, just like we did with the black on the red, I'm just going to kind of pull some of that darker color down, almost like it's a shadow.
So Jamie asks, so are we going to have a spinner if it's just 25 of my name?
Nope.
Absolutely.
I was going to say...
We won't even do the spinner.
Nope, I'm just going to send you something. Nope, just going to send you something, just like the last thing, alright?
Hey.
She's like, did I win something? I said, no, you were the only one that purchased, so I'm sending you something anyway.
There you go. And that will, hey, as far as I'm concerned, this makes this video even more fun because when people watch it, they're all going to be kicking themselves saying, wow, I could have answered that question. Oh, wow, I could have got that one too. Yeah.
It's all good.
Yes, it is. It's all good. All right, so here's another one for you, Jamie.
Good, girl.
In the beginning of the movie, how much does the dude write a check for at the grocery store?
I remember that one.
In the beginning of the movie, how much does the dude write a check for at the grocery store?
Totally remember that one. In fact, when I saw it, I was like, that's a good trivia question.
He did some mess that I would have did back in the day. I would have wrote a check for something like that
too. Really?
Yeah. I don't want to carry no cash. I'll write a check.
Cash, for God's sake. Scramble for your car. God.
I didn't want to go back to the car and dig for change. I don't want to pull change out. Alright, the answer. Jamie's got it right. And it says, in the beginning of the movie, the dude writes a check at the grocery store for 69 cents.
Of course it was 69. Of course it was 69.
Yes, exactly. Because I'm typing before you even finish the question.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to lighten this color up a little bit. Adding a little bit more yellow or a little bit more white, and then I'll do these lanes too. So a little bit more white or a little more yellow in there. Just to change that color just a little. There we go.
Alright, so now I said I was going to play a little commercial for Aiden.
Yes, go right ahead.
Alright, everybody, we've got the Cuckoo Clock event coming up. I forgot what date it is. It's in March?
Yeah, March.
Okay, we've got, the ad will come up first, and then Aiden's little commercial will come up. So keep your eyes open. Watch, here it comes.
Grabbing those edges too as I get to the sides of my canvas.
I'm making them get bigger.
Okay. What are you doing, rascal?
And that's the Cuckoo Clock. That's what we're going to be painting that night.
Yep. Much to his delight. My goodness, he's so excited for that.
Yeah, it was sort of small when I first started, so I'm going to play it one more time. Cuckoo Clock, February 24th, 8 p.m. Eastern Time.
February. See, I thought it was March.
And we're going to have Aiden do a presentation. He's going to show you his clock museum, and he's going to show you the grandfather clock that you see right now in the clip. He's going to do just like that. Just come to my room so I can show you my museum.
Yes. A little clock entrepreneur. I don't know what you want to call him now. Choreologist in training, apparently.
Yes, choreologist in training. There he is in all his glory, everybody. And that's the cuckoo clock we're going to paint that night.
Easy, bud. Easy.
And Jamie says, I'm so far behind, I'm giving up. I have to finish it tomorrow. I do better at replays.
She just wants to do the trivia questions. I see.
That's all right. You sit and answer all the trivia questions for me, Jamie. That's fine.
Or she's just too busy playing with the pinball machine.
Uh-huh.
I mean, that might be what I'm doing too. That would be hard to pull me away from, I gotta say.
Yeah, Kathy says, I have had someone write me a check for under $1 in the pharmacy before.
Oh my God.
It was their copay, and they always write checks for their prescriptions for a paper trail for taxes.
Oh.
Even though we can't print out the end of the year report for taxes.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's what people do. Yes.
Wow. Gotcha. Alrighty. So I've got my background of my top part of my alley. I got some lanes going on in there. Give you guys a minute or so.
All right, as we're giving you a minute or so,
Go ahead.
Jamie's sitting there ready for the next question, okay? So you're going to write it down.
Go ahead.
Let me make sure I got all the spaces filled up here. Okay, yep, Jamie's got 6 so far. 6 for 6. Okay, here we go. Number 7, Jamie. When the dude tells Walter about the rug incident, dude says this aggression will not stand and that he needs to draw a line in the sand. The movie shows footage of another man using these same words. Who does dude borrow those words from? I'm going to read it again. When the dude tells Walter about the rug incident, dude says this aggression will not stand and that he needs to draw a line in the sand. The movie shows footage of another man using those same exact words. Who does dude borrow those words from? Jamie's right again. 7 for 7. Let me write her in again. She said Brian's playing a pinball machine.
Brian, I'm jealous.
Yeah, you should have seen the look on her face when she saw that video of that pinball machine, Jamie. Her eyes popped out of her head.
Like,
she was like, oh
man.
my God.
What a play.
Anthony said Mr. Rogers. No, that's the wrong answer, Anthony.
That's a funny one. That would be funny
Yeah,
if it were
that's a
true.
funny one.
It'd be funny if it were true.
All right, Jamie got number 7 right.
The birds are laughing at that.
Who does the dude borrow those words from? President George Bush.
That's right.
The first George Bush. The first president, George Bush.
I am going to make some gray for my gutters and for our glasses, the inside of our glasses. So in order to do that, I'm just going to take a scoop of white and a little bit of black. A little bit of black goes a long way, guys. So we're just looking for kind of a gray color. Not too dark.
Alright, I'm going to get a little bit more difficult on these questions now. There's a couple of them that are a little, I don't know, unless you know your trivia with this
Sure,
movie.
she's got it.
Yeah, we'll see. She said it was on family mode for Corbin.
Gotcha. That's funny. Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to ask another one. Okay, here we go. Number 8. According to Maud, what is Knox Harrington's profession? According to Maud, what is Knox Harrington's profession? Do you remember?
Nope.
You don't even remember who Knox Harrington is, do you?
Nope. I may have had chocolate before bed, remember?
Yeah,
So.
okay. I know. That's what made it fun, though. That's what made it fun watching the movie.
Maybe.
Because you were laughing up a storm. Because they were doing stupid stuff in the movie. And Jamie is 7 for 7.
Okay.
The answer is, according to Mark, what is Knox Harrington's profession? Video artist.
Alright, so I filled in my glasses first. And then I'm going to lighten this gray up with a little bit of white and do our gutters. So I'm going to grab some white, lighten up a little bit, and then we'll fill in these gutters.
Now, because this is a test for Jamie, I'm going to skip around.
Oh, okay.
All right, until all the questions are done, and she's answered them all.
She's answered them all.
Yeah, she's answered them all. This will be a historic day. For Mimosas Masterpieces Sessions, because somebody has answered all the questions. They get all of the spots on the spinner, so there doesn't have to be a spinner.
I was gonna say.
Okay, and this will be the only video that we have on our YouTube channel where somebody answered all the questions and got all the spots on the spinner. So that's a historic event.
All right, again, I just lightened up that gray a little to fill in these gutters as a base color. So base color first.
And just for the record, Jamie, the next question is going to be like a 3-part question. So you're going to have 3 different answers. 3 answers to give, maybe even 4.
Oh my gosh.
And if anybody that's watching that's paying, if you want to answer the question, you just got to type in
answer
before Jamie, because Jamie's sitting there ready now.
Yeah, really, she ain't even paying anymore.
Now. She just said, I'm just going to sit back and knock these questions out.
Hey, you know.
Hey, this is fun. We're making history here, making this one video like this. And I'm telling you, people are gonna watch this video. They're gonna paint later and say, "Oh wow, I want to paint Big Lebowski. Let's see what that's all about." They're gonna be sitting there listening to us go do these questions, and they're gonna be like, "Oh wow."
So all I'm doing with this brush, I'm just taking a tiny bit of black. Same brush. I did not rinse or dry. Just gonna take a tiny bit of black and come along the outside edges. So on the left side, I'm doing the left edge of the gutter. That black.
Okay. Make sure it's nice and close a little bit more.
And then on the right one, I'm going to do the right edge with the black.
Yeah, he says hopefully people find it on YouTube. It's a cult classic. They'll find it.
Yeah, exactly.
It always happens later. You know, we have a few people for certain videos, and then we watch them later on YouTube, and there's lots of people watching them and painting.
Once I get that line of black on each side, then I flip my brush a little bit, and then just kind of blend it in and kind of go over that edge. All
right, Jamie, you ready? Here we go.
And then I'm rinsing and drying here. Got it.
Question number 9. What day of the week can't Walter drive on? This is going to be like a 3-part question.
Oh my gosh.
What day of the week can't Walter drive on? I'm just going to write her name in. All right, you got the first part right. What day of the week Walter can't drive on? Saturday. Well, let's continue that.
I was just going to say.
And say, of the given list that I'm going to give, which is the one thing that Walter says he cannot do on Saturday? A, eat animal products. B, mow the lawn. C, drink alcohol. D, turn on the oven. of the given list that I'm giving you, which is the one thing that Walter says he cannot do on Saturday? A, eat animal products. B, mow the lawn. C, drink alcohol. D, turn on the oven. Do you remember?
Yep.
You do?
Yep. He says stuff like, I don't know how he's talking about it, but it's just so funny.
Yeah, Kathy says, my mind is permanently in the gutter.
Well.
It makes life fun.
Yeah, certainly does. You know.
Okay, so we have something here. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Jamie's right, but.
Oh, a butt? No way.
Catherine Cruz
Oh.
got an answer, and I'm going to give her a spot on the spinner because she got it right.
Go, Catherine.
So I'm putting Catherine's name right next to Jamie's, and Jamie is still 9 for 9. Let me put Catherine's name in.
Good job, Catherine.
Good job, Catherine. All right, the answer. Hold on. The answer is D. Turn on the oven. All right, we're not finished. One more. Can you name any of the other three things that Walter won't do on Saturday? Turn on the oven was one. There's 3 other things that he won't do on Saturday. All you have to do is name one of them.
Oh. I rinsed and dried that brush and just grabbed white. So on the inside of each of those gutters, I'm going to do a line of white. Do the same thing I did with the black. So edge with the white on both sides, and then I'll blend.
Jamie's got it.
Of course. I would have had no other way.
Oh, come on. No, moderator, get the hell off of here.
What goes on?
She said something in the moderator, and I clicked on it by mistake.
Oh, didn't say.
All right. Jamie got it right.
Yay.
Okay, but the moderator...
You're the moderator, so I don't get it.
Oh, man, they just took her whole comments off.
I wonder it is. You must have something set up.
Oh, the keywords.
Hold on, Jamie.
Oh, come on. What is this? Turn this off. There's a profanity filter on here?
Probably.
Okay, try typing something in, Jamie, to see if you come back in here, because you've been removed.
Oh.
Is there any way I can fix that? Settings.
I don't know. Let's see. I will try.
It's just all
Whoa, rascals.
participate.
Easy, bud. Easy. Lay down.
I just turned the profanity filter off.
Okay. Yeah, maybe that'll help us. Come on, you gotta lay down, buddy.
There you go. Kathy's
Good.
yeah, see? Kathy just helped me out.
I see her. I'm still here.
Yeah, but
Oh gosh.
Jamie got bad.
Whoopsie.
Is there any way I can reset this?
I'm going to, let's see. Live chat overview. Dang it! Jamie, go to YouTube. I don't know.
Yeah, go to YouTube, Jamie.
Oh man, what the heck?
I don't know what happened.
I don't think I could do it from my phone, so.
But I'm trying to do it right here. I don't understand this comment moderation stuff.
Lay down, buddy. Lay down, lay down.
Because it says add keywords to block from appearing on your page, banned from the stream.
No.
A person who's banned can't leave a comment. So can you unban them? It says there are no banned users.
Huh.
And it was a profanity filter and it was on. I wouldn't do that. I love my curse words. I like to use curse words. I don't have a problem with that.
Oh my goodness. Hi Patricia. She said.
Catherine says, I'm scared to curse now. I better keep it clean.
Right, beep. As Aiden would. Oh. Hi. Catherine Cruz. Oh man, I can't.
And then Patricia Troy says, I've been trying to get you.
Yeah.
And I'm having trouble with my tablet. We have a snowstorm.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we've been having a little trouble with our internet today because of the coldness and the rain and the fog, but I don't know what's happening now. Don't be scared to curse. The profanity filter has been turned off. I'm just sorry that Jamie just got banned. She was on a roll. She was getting the answers all right. So she needs to go to the YouTube side, and there she is. Okay. She's on the YouTube side.
Good job.
That's weird because it was trying to ban me before I said that.
That's
they
so
were.
weird.
And I don't know why. She wasn't cursing or anything like that. I don't know why they banned her.
There must be another, like a thing on there, like if they comment so much in a
okay, because she's commenting so much. That's what she said.
In a short amount of time.
Well, we fixed that. Jamie's on the YouTube side,
all right.
So we can just still have her answer the questions. But that leaves it open on the Facebook side for people to answer and get some.
There you go.
Yeah, see, Kathy says, F that. I cuss like a sailor every time I say profanity. Kids yell, language. Yeah, see, I curse like a sailor too. But I want to do that here in this forum, so, I don't want to get our session banned.
That's usually when we do like adult night like this, we'll do it either in a private group or on Zoom, so we don't,
Yeah, Kathy said, this isn't TikTok. Why the hell did she get banned? I don't know.
I don't know.
It's the first time for me. I didn't realize this was going on. And Catherine says, glad she's back somehow. Yes, she's on YouTube. And now that means you, Catherine, can Google it and get the answer. Take your time now because she's going to answer on the YouTube side real quick.
Right? Next up, I'm going to rinse and dry, and we're going to paint in the pins. Let's go to our bowling pins. So
she said she could still watch on Facebook. She just
can't comment on there. Huh. Well,
she said she could still watch and see comments and comment.
Oh,
I don't know.
Interesting.
Well, it's cool. You're on the YouTube side now.
You do cool. Whichever.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, I'm going to take some white on that brush, just white to start, and we're going to fill in our whole pin to begin. So we're going to fill in this whole pin.
Well, I'll just ask anybody on the Facebook side because Jamie answered the question. Okay, but I'll keep it open because nobody else answered it. Can you name any of the other 3 things that Walter won't do on Saturday? Now, we said turn on the oven was 1, but there were 3 other things that he does not do on Saturday. Okay? Because it's Shomer Shabbos. He's not going to do these 4 things on Saturday. So now we got 3 other answers. And Jamie gave 1 of the answers. So if anybody wants to put the answer in, I'll give you a few seconds to type it in.
Again,
I read them all.
I am just filling in these pins with white to start. Okay? That's all I'm doing right now.
Again, I'm sorry, what is one of the things that Walter won't do on a Saturday? Now remember, the first list I gave was A, eat animal products, B, mow the lawn, C, drink alcohol, and then D was the right answer, turn on the oven. The other 3 answers, A, B, and C, they're the wrong answer. Okay? There are 3 other things that he won't do on a Saturday. That's what I'm looking for. Nope, not B. Eat animal products, mow the lawn, and drink alcohol have nothing to do with it.
I know, I wouldn't have even repeated that.
No, because Catherine's saying mow the lawn.
Oh.
No, he didn't even mention mowing the lawn.
No boy.
Kathy said, butt stuff. Masturbate.
Oh my god.
Have sex. Watch porn.
Oh my god.
No, none of those things. I guess he did. I guess he was left that open. He could do those.
Those are all good for Saturday.
Those are all good for Saturday. Captain says, "Gotcha."
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Cassie's trying to get
banned. Oh my goodness.
I turned that off. Profanity filter is
off.
I don't even know how it got turned on. I never turned nothing like that on.
I'm going to go ahead and do my white stripes also in my bag while I'm working on my white.
Alright, I'm sorry. I guess nobody knows the answer, so I'm going to read them off. Okay, the other 3 things that Walter would not do on a Saturday is answer the phone, drive a car, and bowl. That was the answer that Jamie gave. Roll. Yes.
Rolling.
Shomer effing Shabbos.
True. Oh my goodness. Alright. So for our pins, we're going to work on some of this shading, which is going to take a little bit here. So I have all my white in there for the pins. I rinse and dried the brush just to take off the rest of the white, and I'm going to grab a tiny bit of black to start. Okay, a little bit of black on that brush. And again, I'm going to come around the edge of the bag, the edge of the outside of the bag, beneath the pin, or on the pin I should say, not beneath the pin. And then we're going to blend this in toward, or out from the edge of the bag, in toward the center of the pin, I guess.
Kathy said, you said this was an adult thing.
That's
so
it.
My filter is mostly gone. There are some things I won't put in writing, especially on the internet.
Got you. Right. So I brought up that black right along the right edge of that pin and blend it in a little bit. So we have a little bit of shading on our pin. I'm going to do the same on the other side. So grabbing a tiny bit of black on that brush. We're going to start with around the edge of the bag. And then pulling that black out a little bit. And if you need a little bit more black to create a better effect, you can always add more.
Alright, I'm going to keep going. I got another question. Here we go. What is in the ringer when the dude and Walter drive to the handoff point?
Oh, yes.
When they're driving to the handoff point, what is in the ringer when the dude and Walter drive to the handoff point? Walter says, this is the ringer. We're going to give them the ringer. What's in the ringer?
That was funny.
Jamie says, so it says I can no longer interact with your page at all.
I'll have to see if I can go in through the settings on the system.
Yeah, we'll fix that.
We will figure that out.
Somehow, even if I gotta call Facebook and take a bitch to them and say, what the hell is wrong with you people? Because sometimes that's how they make me feel.
Yeah, I think I have to do it from the desktop, not from my
desktop, not from
computer.
your phone.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I don't know how the heck that happened.
Page controls.
Yeah, what is in the ringer when the dude and Walter drive to the handoff point? I'm writing Jamie's name in again. If anybody on Facebook can tell me, I will put your name in there as well.
Okay, I think I did it. See if you can comment again, Jamie.
Really? You did it?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Hopefully it worked.
Well, the answer, I'm going to give it. What is in the ringer when the dude and Walter drive to the handoff point?
Dirty undies.
Yes. Or as Jamie says, The white.
The white. Yes. That's it.
Jamie says, I'm in timeout.
Oh, it says timeout?
Yeah, she says she's in timeout. She cannot get back in.
Dang it.
So it might have to be like 24 hours or something like that.
Dang it. Sorry.
Yeah, that's how Facebook does it. They put you on timeout and then you stuck.
I feel like we encouraged your bad behavior and then we banned you.
Yeah.
Sorry. It wasn't me, I swear.
Yeah, well, it's weird. Somebody's watching. I don't like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kat says, speaking of black, Aiden says he doesn't like the color black because it destroys everything. I told him that all of my clothes are black today.
Yeah.
Socks, pants, undies, shirt, bra, and sweatshirt. It's all black, like my heart and soul.
Oh, gosh.
Poor boy. Yeah. Okay, I see Jamie. She's back.
You got it?
Yeah.
Yes. All right.
Can you see me yet? Yes, I see you.
Phew.
Awesome.
All right.
That's what's up.
We're going to have to put Mother Beeper. Oh, my goodness.
All right, that was a good one.
Phew. Okay, so we did our pins. We have the shading in the pins. I am going to do a tiny bit of shading in on the bag on just those stripes. So from down here, either from under the ball or behind the ball, behind the glasses, I'm going to take a little bit of gray, kind of feather that up in there, blend up a little bit, and same thing from the top down. So just a tiny bit of gray, and I'm just kind of blending from the top edge down into that white.
All right. All right, everybody. We got another question. Let's knock it out. Here we go. Why did the dude visit the Big Lebowski in the first place? What was the reason the Big Lebowski? What was the reason why the dude visited the Big Lebowski in the first place? Jamie says over here on this side, it only lets me reply to myself.
What the heck?
No, I see you on there. And she's on the YouTube side and she answers it correctly.
Ding, ding, ding. You have a winner. So cool.
Jamie making history.
She even gets bid and she's still winning. Oh, man.
No, she's on this side too.
Good.
I see her right here. Catherine says, my memory is off today.
Listen,
Did you drink a White Russian?
I watched the thing last night, less than 24 hours ago, and I still don't remember all these questions. There's no way.
Wow, baby.
I'm sorry.
Is it sure it ain't the White Russian you just drank?
Maybe.
All right, now I'm going to answer the question. Why did the dude visit the Big Lebowski in the first place? The rug. Because they peed on his rug.
Oh, I knew that one, yes.
Oh, okay.
I knew that one. That's what I said. The whole story is about the guy just wanting his dang rug placed.
That's all. That's how the whole thing started. And somebody came, pushed his head in the toilet, and the other guy peed on his rug.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and make the color for my bowling ball. So I'm going to do that kind of a maroon purpley color. So I'm going to take a scoop of my red and a little scoop of blue. A little bit of blue. Get like a purple going. I'm doing more red to blue so that I have more of a maroon color. It's still a little purple. Whatever. You make it whatever color you want. So red and blue, make purple, more red, more maroon. Berry. It's a little berry color. And we're going to fill her in.
Yeah, Jamie, you're back now. I think you're back. You're okay. All right, now you're going to paint the ball.
Paint in the bowl.
Okay. So while we're on that, last question was about the rug.
Mm-hmm.
Well, here's the next question. The dude goes to the Big Lebowski's house in order to seek reimbursement for his soiled rug. Grant shows him a number of awards that Mr. Lebowski has received. Which city presented him with the key to the city? Which city presented him with the key to the city?
I remember seeing it. I just don't remember what city it was.
What city? Kathy says, you should have painted the ball blue. Blue ball.
I thought about it, but my bag is black or is blue. I could have reversed it, I suppose, but. So as I'm painting this, I'm not doing side to side. I'm not doing up and down. I'm using curves so your brush strokes shape your object.
Then Kathy said, one-eyed, one-horn, flying purple people eater.
Oh goodness. I love you. I am same brush. I'm just going to take a little bit of black on that brush while it still has that purple color on there. Come around that bottom right side with the black and blending in. Oh my goodness.
Jamie says, I'm not sure if I should be proud or ashamed of this useless knowledge.
Be proud, girl. Always be proud. Always be proud.
Because you pay attention to detail. That's important. Okay?
Or she's just watched it 8,000 times.
That's alright. If you watch it 8,000 times, then you should be proud that you can answer all of these questions. Okay? Because she got the right answer, and the answer is, which city presented Mr. Lebowski with the key to the city? Pasadena.
I knew it was California, but I didn't know where.
Yes.
Rinsing and drying after I blended in some of that black. Rinsing and drying.
Kathy says, I love me too.
As you should. Rinsing and drying. Let's get some highlight on there. So same brush. Just gonna grab some white on that brush. And we're gonna blend from this time the top left. So top left, I'm just gonna blend in some of that white.
See, this is the fun thing about Mimosas and Masterpieces session, okay? Jamie says, I'm wearing my Big Lebowski shirt, watching my husband play the Big Lebowski pinball, and he's yelling at answers across the room. Okay? I just wanted to make sure that I mentioned that, so that when people watch this video, they're going to be like, wow, I love the Big Lebowski too. I missed it. I mean, you mean to tell me I could have just sat and watched and answered questions and not even paint? Yep. Yeah, exactly. You blew it. You blew it.
Alright, so here's another little trick here that I'm going to work with. So while I painted my highlight on my ball, I still have some white with a little bit of that maroon color on there. I want to use this brush with a little bit of that purple color with the white as my highlight on my glasses. So I'm going to take this brush and toward the left side, the top left side of each of my lenses, I'm going to start my brush with a little kind of a swoop down there.
All right, I got a trick question. Let's see if I can get Jamie and get her husband on this trick question, okay?
I don't think so.
Let's see.
I doubt it.
All right, here we go. Who is Walter's ex-wife Cynthia vacationing with in Hawaii? Let's see. You don't remember that one, do you? Who is Walter's ex-wife Cynthia vacationing with in Hawaii? Oh, damn, they're good. You're good, Jamie. When you say you watched this movie 1,000 times, you're proving it.
I believe it.
I believe it in you.
I had to add a little bit more milk in there.
You had to add a little bit more?
Yeah.
Okay, who is Walter's ex-wife Cynthia vacationing with in Hawaii? Marty Ackerman.
I do not remember that at all.
You don't remember that at all?
Not at all. Nope.
She said, I wasn't lying. It's almost the day of the dude. It's almost
the day of the dude. And happy birthday. Happy early birthday.
Yeah.
Corbin, right? Corbin's birthday is Pokemon. Just kidding. Confused.
Scooby-Doo, Anthony Burkett says. Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo. Where are you?
Yeah, see, Jamie, I do the same thing. Jamie, she says, I catch things every time I watch it. So you watch it over and over, you catch things that you didn't catch the last time.
I like finding like the mistakes in editing. That's my favorite part.
Yeah,
I like doing that. With that episode of Big Bang Theory that we watched probably 100 times.
Yeah.
The one day I was like, oh, I just saw that editing mistake. Caught it. It was funny. Alright, I'm going to rinse and dry that flat brush. Still working with this same brush. And we're going to work on the color for our bag. So I'm going to do a blue. I'm going to take my original blue here. And I think I'm going to add a teeny... I wonder if it's... Yeah, I'm going to add a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of red. Tiny, tiny, tiny.
Yeah, Jamie says, yeah, watching the drink be full, empty, empty.
I just had to add more milk to it because, yeah, got to the bottom of that and phew.
Side, you're back. You're back. Okay. No, we didn't lose it. We just got a little hiccup. I don't know. Maybe the weather's going crazy outside or something. I don't know.
I'll have to post a picture of today's mountain view because it was we could barely see across the street. The fog was so heavy.
Yeah, it says it's freezing up, but we're connected again, so we're back. Right, see, Catherine says, Jamie, you should be proud of all your knowledge on this. She says, when I worked at Walgreens, we had a sign that said, blank day since a movie quote. It was always zero. There wasn't a day that went by that somebody didn't quote something from a movie.
That's awesome. I like that. That's cute.
Yeah, let me get some more questions in before we glitch up again.
Oh, no. I'm just going to finish filling in my bag, so
okay,
go ahead.
You look good. I see it. I'm checking both. Right. We were disconnected for a second there. I don't know what caused that. Jamie said, oh man, I thought I got banned again.
Whoops. Nope. Wasn't you this time. That's funny.
Okay. The question was, where was Bunny throughout the movie? Where was Bunny throughout the movie? Where was she? Yeah, where was Bunny? Jamie's again. Go, Jamie. Go, Jamie. Go.
Go, girl.
You making history.
I love it. That's so cute.
This is going to be a special video for me because it's going to be like the Jamie show. We're doing the Big Lebowski and Jamie's knocking out all the questions. Show. Okay? And that's what's going to happen when people watch this video later because they're going to watch it and they're going to be like, wow, she got them all. And she said, I haven't used Google once because I've watched this movie, I've watched it a million times.
I love it. That's so good.
Yeah.
You know what? Sometimes, like, I'm trying to think of what movies I'm really good at. Like, I could probably do any kind of trivia from, like, Back to the Future. That was, like, one of my favorites. I don't know.
Something that you can watch over and over again.
I don't know, but I told you, like, I'm horrible with the names of actors.
Right, see, that's my thing. I know names of actors.
But I can tell you either a doppelganger, who they look like, like I can find a look-alike, or I can picture them in another movie. Like I may not know the name of the movie, but the movie that one.
But Jamie has a point here though. She says everyone needs to watch the full unedited movie at least once.
Yeah.
She says do it for me, especially Kathy. It's just inappropriate enough for you.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, she would like it.
Yeah, definitely.
If she watched it, she would love it.
Yes. Yes, yes.
Okay, where was Bunny throughout the movie? Visiting friends in Palm Springs. Yes, Jamie got it right again. Hasn't used the Google at once.
I am going to do our shadowing in the bag. So same brush, I didn't rinse or dry. I'm going to take this purple color instead. I'm just going to grab a little of that instead of black this time. I'll come right up from behind the ball and kind of blend up here just a little bit.
And Kathy says, I will do that. I've heard nothing but good things about it.
See?
Yeah, she'll love it.
We did. We did. We watched it last night just so I was ready. I had to refresh my mind. Right.
And I was foggy about it until I started watching it, and I said, okay, I remember now. They used my favorite word about 267 times. I remember that. I always did.
I'm gonna rinse and dry. That's really funny.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Another question. I'm gonna see if Jamie can just answer the question straight up. If you can't,
she
then
can.
I'll give you the
She doesn't need a multiple choice.
Yeah, I don't think she needs a multiple choice.
Fairly certain. She doesn't need it.
Yeah. Jamie says, yeah, you can watch the edited version, but because there is a way too much to edit out. She said the edited version is crazy because there is way too much edited out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So don't watch the edited version. Watch the uncut
I can see that.
version.
Yeah, you sort of need it.
Yeah, especially if you like curse words like me. Okay, here we go with the next question. What does the stranger order from the bar in the bowling alley?
Oh.
What does the stranger order from the bar in the bowling alley?
He's no stranger.
No, he's no stranger no more. He's famous because of this, for that role.
Was it only that role? Come on. No,
he's famous for other things now, but he was made over the top.
From that?
Yes.
Oh, see,
you see that picture of him at the bar everywhere.
Yeah.
And that face with the mustache and everything.
Yes.
You see him everywhere. You see him in commercial. He was in the.
I just thought he was that like that. You know, we talk about typecasting. Like I thought that was his his cast role. He played everything.
He got famous from that look. From being at that bar from that movie, yeah.
Oh shit, I didn't realize.
And now you see him in a movie now, he's in the movie 1882. Okay, and now when you see him, you just keep, every time you see him, he can't lift that down now. No. It's like, that's the stranger, yo. Even though he's in a cowboy movie. Mm-hmm. Okay, and you sit there going, no, that's the stranger. Okay, here you go, Jamie got it right. Yeah, okay. The answer. What does the stranger, played by Sam Elliott, order from the bar in the bowling alley?
Sarsaparilla. Darn it, that sarsaparilla. Alrighty. Highlight on my bag. Rinsed and dried, grabbing some white. So rinsed and dried, grabbing some white. This time we're going to come, just like we did these, the shadowing on the white. Now we're going to do the white on the blue. Right over the top edge. So
yeah, Jamie says Sioux City to be specific. That's a good one.
That wasn't one that you told me last night to watch.
No, I told her to watch No Country for Old Men.
That's right, I remember.
Okay, that's another Coen Brothers. And she never saw that. I said, you gotta be kidding me. I could have sworn I had you watch that. You didn't watch No Country for Old Men?
I don't think so. I mean, maybe
and then I told her about a scene, and she was like, no, I don't remember that. No,
don't remember that either.
We gotta watch that movie.
All right.
Next movie night.
So again, I'm just taking the white, coming right over the top edge, and just kind of blending down, maybe about an inch with that white. And again, just like I used that white on the brush with a little bit of blue down here, I'm going to use this white with the blue in my bowling pin. So I'm going to lightly brush some of that blue into my bowling pin. Both sides. We'll do a little over here too.
Alright. See how many questions I got left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Now if you feel like you grabbed too much of the blue or it looks too streaky, just grab a little bit more white to blend. That's all.
Oh, Kathy said my Facebook crashed.
Ruh-roh. Well, we did kind of...
She's over on the YouTube side.
Alright, well then. You're good. You know what you're doing.
Jamie said, I should ask you some questions when you finish.
Yeah, right. And again, I'm just going to take, kind of just rubbing that white over it again. So a little bit of blue with that white, and I'm going to use that in my bowling ball too. So I'm going to have a little bit of blue and white reflecting in that ball.
Oh, she said not anymore. I'm here on Facebook again.
Ta-da!
Well, look who joined us.
Who joined us?
Lauren Yee.
Hi, Lauren. How
Yes.
are you?
We missed you. Thank you for joining and just thanks for stopping in and saying hello.
Absolutely.
We're having a Big Lebowski paint night, and Jamie Pangborn is making history by answering
all the
question correctly. She's got 17 in a row.
Woohoo.
Catherine Cruz got credit for one.
Nice. Oh my goodness. All right. I think we are finally done with this brush. So I'm gonna put the flat brush down, and we're gonna go to our medium round brush to do some of our smaller areas. Okay. So medium round brush, rinsed and dried.
Laureen says, I'm good. I hope you are all
well. We are great.
Yeah, we're back.
We are doing good. You want to show the next event, maybe?
I don't have that hooked up.
Okay, no problem.
Let me see if I can find something.
It's okay. So I
do have something hooked up. Okay.
Go ahead.
All right, so the next event we have coming up is the horse running through water. That's going to be Thursday, March the 3rd, 8 p.m. Eastern Start Time. It will be free, live on Facebook and YouTube.
There is a sketch for the horse. Don't be intimidated.
Yes, you can go to the website and get the sketch ahead of time. You got till March 3rd, so you got plenty of time to get the sketch.
Yep. All right, so I've got my medium round brush rinsed and dried. Let's do our glasses. Let's do the frames of our glasses. So I'm just gonna go to my original brown and start with that original brown and fill in to start. And you could of course make them whatever color you like. We get into the details, guys. Little stuff. So one of the things I recently also posted for anybody that's in New Jersey, I'm saying my Mimosa marketing group is doing a bubbly brunch in Bound Brook, New Jersey on February 20th. We're not painting, but it's a great time for kind of like a meet and greet. I would love to see some of you there. It's kind of like a dance party. We are having brunch. We're having bottomless mimosas. There's some little marketplace, like little shopping. But
I don't have an ad for that. I need to get an ad for that.
It was just recent, so I'll give that to you for next time.
Okay.
I mean, it's February 20th, so it's only like 3 weeks away, and I think tickets are only on sale until the 15th, so there's only a couple of days left already. It was
see, Kathy said, dance party,
Yes. Yep, we got a DJ. We're gonna just kind of have a really good time, like a wedding during the day. You know, like those dance party weddings, I don't know.
Yeah, see, Lorene and Jamie both said yes, the horse. Can't wait for the horse.
Yeah, I know, I am looking forward to that
Jamie
one
said, I won't paint it live, that's too much pressure.
Whatever works for you, my dear. Totally fine by us, you know.
Yeah, Kathy said Aiden is in total mommy mode.
Aww.
He has not wanted to do anything but snuggle with me in bed since we got home.
Aww. Does he still not feel good? Poor kiddo.
He's just in mommy mode.
Listen,
you know how your son gets. He gets like that too. He gets in mommy mode and it's mommy.
It's been a long time since he's been in mommy mode.
He was in mommy mode last night when you was at pottery class.
Oh, was he?
Yes, he was.
Oh.
He was lonely. He was laying there on the couch, waiting for you. He was acting just like Rascal. They was both there in the living room, on the couch, looking at the window. When's mommy coming back?
Goodness.
Is mommy coming home? When is mommy gonna be home? Mommy's gonna be home when she's done.
Oh my gosh.
She's at pottery class and you know it.
Too
when
funny.
is mommy coming home? So they tried calling other people on the iPad. And other people on the iPad were like, but I'm busy.
Sorry.
So I can't talk to you. And then his dad was like, I don't feel good. So I'll talk to you tomorrow, dude. I don't feel good.
Oh,
so
boy.
then he was really in mommy mode after daddy couldn't talk to him.
Oh, jeez. So what I did was I'm going to put a handle on, or not a handle. Yeah, a handle, a side. I don't know what that's called. Side arm of the glasses. So I'm going to come out just a tiny bit on this side. We could do the same thing on this side too. Just a tiny bit over the edge. And then we'll bring an arm kind of back this way. So.
Yeah, see, he was in mommy mode last night, and I'm in the office trying to edit the intro. So I'm busy. So I'm trying to edit the intro, trying to reverse everything and get everything looking smooth. And I just hear him going back and forth. And I was like, okay, yeah, he wants his mommy home now, okay? Just like Rascal wants his mommy home now.
All the time. Yeah, see, Rascal even was, he was still unsettled because I pretty much came home, sat for maybe a half an hour with him and Aiden, and then tried to go to bed. And he does not do well with that. I need to spend some time with him, like a good hour with Rascal before bedtime. Otherwise, he's just up and whiny and doesn't want to go to bed. And yep.
Just left me, and then you took him somewhere to get groomed, and he was like, "You leave me?"
I did. I took him to get groomed.
He doesn't like that at all.
Yeah, he had his first groom. I think he's still tired out from that.
He's tired out from it. Look at him. He's knocked out.
Aw, he's so soft.
It's been 2 days in a row now. He's like, I went through a traumatic experience. They're clipping my nails and
probably
trimming my fur, and I'm not happy at all, man. And then she left me there with these people I don't even know.
It wasn't that long.
It was long enough.
and here I was like, did he do okay? Was he all right? And they're like, oh yeah, he was fine. I'm like, okay, good, shoot. It's like leaving your kid go to school somewhere. You're like, oh my god, did they make it? More worried about the dog than the kid, honestly.
Yes, he said I have a dance party every day, even if I'm the only one home. He says I crank up the music and dance. Aiden and I had a dance party in the kitchen when we were popping popcorn.
Aww, what a cutie.
Oh, hey, Angel Abrams joining us.
Hi, Angel.
Said I need to get around to doing a painting soon.
Yeah, come on back and join us again.
Yes. Then Kathy says, I asked Aiden if he was feeling okay. Mm-hmm. And he said, yeah, I just love you. And he grabs my arm and hugs it. He's in mommy mode. That's what
There is just nothing better. Like sometimes people just don't get it, I guess. Sometimes people that don't have kids don't get it.
Yeah.
I feel like that there is just nothing more rewarding than hearing your kids say I love you or show you affection or
just getting mommy mode.
I
just gotta be up under my mommy. I gotta be up under.
I mean, it doesn't have to be that way, but just seeing their affection and seeing them express their affection to you, like you feel like you did your job. Okay, I'm giving them affection so they know how to give it back.
Yeah.
Right. So, yeah.
Look, I ain't gonna lie. I'm a mama's boy too. Okay, I was always in mommy's mode when I was a little boy. I don't want to be nowhere. I don't want to be away from my mommy. No way. Get that mommy mode. Yes, that's what it is. Mommy mode. Forget dad. I don't want no parts of dad.
All right, I'm gonna add some texture to these glasses. So I'm gonna take that medium brush, rinsed and dried, and I'm gonna just grab some yellow. So I'm gonna just kind of press some like dots or kind of tap my brush in that brown to create some texture with that yellow.
Yeah, Jamie's got a point, but before I get to that point, got a question I gotta ask. Because it's sort of related to that.
Oh, okay.
Okay, the next question, Jamie. Because Jamie is
on a roll.
17 for 17.
Whoa.
Okay, so now let me get question number 18 up. What is interesting about the shirts that Donnie wears bowling? What is interesting about the shirts that Donnie wears bowling? It's something that you noticed about Donnie's shirts. What is it? And then I'll read her point.
Normally, I would know something detailed like that, but no.
And Jamie is 18 for 18, baby. Jamie is 18 for 18.
Go, Jamie. Woohoo.
Okay, I'm going to give the answer.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to give the answer, okay?
Okay.
What is interesting about the shirts that Donnie wears bowling? You didn't notice this last night, huh? They always had someone else's name on them. Never his name. Every shirt he wore last night didn't say Donnie on it.
That's
not one.
really funny. Maybe that's why I didn't realize it. I don't know.
Okay? Now,
That's funny.
Now, Jamie's husband, Brian, said, Brian told me to tell Jen that if you like editing mistakes, check out the shirts on Jackie Treehorn's thugs in both scenes where they come into the dude's house.
Okay.
We only noticed this last time we watched.
Oh, okay.
All right?
All right, I'll
the
check
next
it
time
out.
we watch the movie, and you know the thugs, they come in the beginning.
Yeah.
And put his head in the toilet.
Yeah.
Then they come in again.
Right.
Okay? Notice the shirts the next time.
I feel like I do remember looking at them like something's not right, but it didn't register.
Right.
But I do remember seeing them and going, huh. But again, I had special chocolate last night.
You
I
had
was
special
laughing.
chocolate last night.
And
yeah, Jamie says, Donnie's shirts always have somebody else's name on them. She said Donnie shops at Goodwill.
That's so
She said it took 1,000 watches to notice it. And that's what happens. You watch the movie enough and then you go, oh wow, that was an editing mistake. Oh wow, that was a wardrobe mistake. Oh wow.
Yeah, I don't know. I like catching that kind of stuff. It's interesting to me.
You know, yeah. Kathy says special chocolate. T-E.
Yes, I only started trying or using special chocolate. Special chocolate.
That's what you call it.
I still feel like it's like
special chocolate. It's special chocolate.
Last year, because I've always been like a big, naysayer until I really learned more about it and understood more. But
when you first met me, you was a
like,
naysayer, right?
Nope. You gotta go. It's not gonna work. Still here.
Red flag. That's the word she used on me.
A lot.
I think that's a red flag.
A lot.
Okay, red flag. Okay, yeah, try it. You'll like it.
So.
Amy says special gummies for me.
There you go.
Whatever floats your boat.
So after understanding the correct way to dose,
yes.
I did not know at first. I only had one not so great incident, but once I understood, then I said I've never slept better. I normally am up. I cannot put my mind at ease and stop thinking. So I'm always like up and down. So ever since I had been starting using my special chocolate before bed, I sleep so soundly. I don't wake up a million times. I can fall asleep with that. Like Marco jokes with me, like, you go to sleep in 30 seconds. You turn over, you're like,
yep. And you did it last night too, less than 30 seconds. You did it in like 10
Listen, I don't know. We finished the movie.
And she was gone. I started watching Big Bang Theory and I was like, what? She's gone.
I heard Big Bang Theory and then that was it, yeah. Alright, I'm rinsing and drying my medium round brush. I have some of my detail. I just kind of tapped some of that yellow in there. You could do other colors too if you want to. So let's get those stripes on our pins. So seam brush. I'm gonna do, again, we want to use that kind of that deeper red color like we used for here. So a little bit of red with a tiny bit of yellow.
See?
Or even a tiny bit of blue just to make it a little bit of a darker color.
See, Jamie says, I have massive social and generalized anxiety.
Yes.
It's a lifesaver.
I don't think for me, it's not something I feel like I could do publicly, like go out after having something. I would feel that would make me anxious, just being out like that. I guess I'm new to this, so I'm kind of a lightweight with it, so one I don't know what it is, 20 milligrams or 25 milligrams. I'm like, gone. I'm good. I can walk, I can function, but if I would never, like, I couldn't think of people that are like, would want to drive after having something like that. There's no way. I'd be like, what? No, I can't. No.
Yeah, it's not.
No
it's
way.
not recommended. Don't do that.
No,
it's
like
about
I
relaxation.
never.
It's about de-stressing.
And
that's what I used to tell her. I said I can go to sleep. I have pain. My body aches when I come home from work. I need to relax. I need to feel no pain. I need to take it easy.
I got it. I get it now. I get it.
Okay, and then Kathy says, my dad was such a pothead. He was so high, slightly intoxicated on my wedding day, and I had to walk him down the aisle. It was so funny.
Oh my gosh. No, none of that. No.
And see, now I'm a pothead. Okay, I can admit it. I've always been a pothead, but see, I'm not doing it right now because I'm in between jobs. So I have to take a drug test, so I can't smoke pot. Okay, but once I get a job and I'm working, which is about to happen, then I can go back to it.
We said we'll probably do a 420 paint night.
Yes, because
you guys.
A couple of people were asking me about
that. We've had a couple of people ask about it too. So we'll probably do it as a private thing, just in case. I don't know, censorship or whatever the hell is out there. But we'll probably do it as a Zoom thing, which is it might be fun to see you.
Well, I'm looking forward to it because I'll be working soon, and then I can go back to having my fun.
I am gonna do our stripes on our pins. So again, I have that red that's kind of like this, a little bit darker. So instead of going straight across, again, we want to create that illusion that it's rounded. So we're gonna do a slight curve. So we're gonna do 2 stripes like this. So I'm gonna start thin, making that little one, and fill it in.
Yeah, Jamie says, I only take 10.
Okay.
And she says, oh my God, that would be fun. I will totally be there.
Yes, my first, I'll have to talk about it on our 420 night, but on my first time trying it, I had to make sure that I was with my besties, my best girlfriends.
Yes.
So that they understood what I was doing, I was safe, because I had no idea. I had never had anything before. So they were with me, and the first night was like, meh, nothing really seemed to happen. Okay, so the next night I took a little bit more, and that was kind of like, oh, okay, cool. I got this. This feels comfy, good. And then the third night, I was like, okay, I slept really great. And we were drinking during the day, and then right before bed, I took some. That was not a good night. It was not a good wake up. My arms were like 10 feet long. I felt like I had to get up to go to the bathroom, and I'm fairly certain I went to the bathroom, but I think it took me like an hour to get there maybe. I don't know. I felt like I was like walking super duper slow, and I was putting a puzzle together throughout my entire trip. I really wanted to just relax on my trip, and that's what I did, put a puzzle together. So I was seeing like neon puzzle pieces. Yep, I was like, oh my God, what's going on?
But you laughed.
I did not, after the fact, like during, that was not a pleasant experience for me. I would not like the whole hallucination thing. That is not for me.
Okay, because you was not, you was a newbie. You just was getting.
That was not for me.
You have to build up any kind of tolerance to it.
Not for me. I will not do that again. So apparently no mixing, no drinking and edibles at the same time. That doesn't go for me. No mixing. All right, and let's do our stripes on this little guy over here.
Yeah, see, Kathy says, I really should look at the gummies for my headaches. I hate taking prescription pain medication because of how it makes me feel. Yes, I would agree.
Yeah.
You take it, it does take away the pain, and you don't feel like, you don't feel bad, when you wake up later. If anything, you're going to get the munchies and you're going to want to eat something before you go to sleep. That's
actually something that I really noticed too. Listen, I can throw down some shots, I can drink, and it take a lot to get to me.
Yeah.
But you wake up with that horrible hangover, especially because I do sweeter drinks, so it's, the sugar is not good. But waking up with that horrible hangover, and now, the older we get, the longer it takes to recover, it's not worth it. So waking up in the morning after having chocolate, an edible for me, is totally fine. I feel rested because I slept all night, and I don't have a hangover. There's nothing.
I don't care for the chocolate or the edibles. I like to smoke.
Yeah, I'm not a smoker. Nope.
I'm a smoker, so I like to smoke. And that means that I can relax. And then I get up in the morning and feel fine. And I'll have an appetite and want to eat something.
So I have my stripes on my pins, rinsing and drying. And I'm going to go to black. So black, let's do the handle on our bag.
Yeah, Kathy said the last time I smoked anything, I was in high school, and it was laced.
Oh.
I did not have a good time.
Oh,
you're not supposed to lace it. That's terrible.
I had a friend
that's not good that a friend would do something like that to you.
I had a friend that had a bad experience like that too, which, yeah.
You have, if you're gonna lace something, then you gotta know what you're doing.
Mm-mm.
You don't play around with that.
No, thank you. So I guess we're doing a 420 night.
That will be good.
Yeah.
Because I'll be back by that time. Right now I'm on hiatus, so I can't mess around. All right, I got some more questions. We can knock the last of these questions out before we are done.
Good.
Okay. Here we go, Jamie. After the dude meets Mr. Lebowski, he meets Mr. Lebowski's wife. What is she doing when he meets her? I'm just gonna write her name in there.
Really, even I know that one.
Yeah, that was an easy one. After the dude meets Mr. Lebowski, we meet Mr. Lebowski's wife. What is she doing? Jamie's right.
Sunbathing, painting her toenails.
Painting her toenails green.
She even got the color right.
Yes.
That was specific though.
Okay, I got a couple of... Let me see. Okay, let's see if you get this one.
Uh-oh.
Here's the next one.
Okay.
What is the name of the attendant who takes care of little Larry's father? What is the name of the attendant who takes care of little Larry's father? Yeah, Jamie says, blow on them. I can't blow that far. Oh, damn, she got that one right, too. 20 for 20, Jamie.
Well.
Jamie is 20 for 20 tonight. Let's just make sure that this is recorded for history. And so far, Jamie Pangborn is 20 for 20 on Big Lebowski trivia questions in this video. And for those people who missed this session, and you're painting right now on the video, shame on you for not being here live to answer the questions to get on.
Only if you're really big Lebowski fans. I mean, if you're not, the people are
like, if you're a big Lebowski fan and you're watching this video now and you're painting, you missed out.
Yeah.
And Jamie is knocking them out the park. She is 20 for 20.
Alright, let's do the holes in our bowling ball. So I just have that medium round brush with just a little bit of black. So for the 2 holes towards the back, I want to come up here. I don't want to do circles for those. I want to kind of lay my brush down and almost make like ovals. 1 and 2. And then the next one we will do a little circle for the thumb.
Jamie says, history will know that I know way too much about this movie.
It's okay, Jamie.
Now, she just gave me a fun fact.
Uh-oh, fun fact.
Fun fact for this video.
Oh.
Those of you who are watching this video and painting it now, who like Big Lebowski,
yeah,
and knowing that Jamie has made history on this day, okay? A fun fact, 14 months ago, she hated this movie.
Only 14 months ago?
14 months ago, she hated this movie.
What did your hubby do?
She said, I would groan when Brian would put it on. And one night, I took a relaxing gummy and watched it with him, and I was hooked.
Maybe we should have done this on 420.
Well, I mean, that's pretty much what you did last night. You took some chocolate.
Maybe.
And then we sat there and we started watching it.
Maybe.
And one thing happened after another, and you started laughing. And next thing you know, you was laughing.
I laugh all the
saying
time.
stupid stuff, and you was laughing at the stuff they was saying.
I laugh all the time.
No, not all the time.
All
Or
right.
I was complaining about the commercials. We were watching it,
That's
and
right.
in the middle of the movie, it would just break into a commercial.
No transition.
And I thought the commercial was part of the movie. I was like, what the hell's going on? And she just started laughing, and then I realized, oh damn, it's a commercial. I thought that was part of the movie for a second there.
No. Oh, that was funny.
Jamie says, I hate stupid comedy, but this one really got to me. She said, I just wouldn't give it a chance. You really have to pay attention and go into it without expectations.
Yeah.
Then it just reaches out and grabs you. That's what happened.
See, I used to feel that way about like Dumb and Dumber. Like I think that movie was hilarious. I also would say National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, another one I love. I could do that movie. Give you trivia on that one. I love that movie. All right, rinsing and drying. So I got the little holes on our bowling ball. I got the black handle on our bag. So let's do some highlights. So medium round brush with some white. Let's do some highlights on our handle. So I'm going to come over on this side. I'll do a little curve on this side. Do a little curve and then right across the center. We'll give a little highlight. So if you get black on there, just rinse it, dry it, and grab a little bit more white. Let's do a little white highlight on the red stripes of our pins.
Okay.
So we'll come on the left side toward the left. And on this one, this one could be in the middle.
All right, let's just finish up these questions real quick. Here we
Go
go.
ahead.
What type of shoe does the dude often wear?
I noticed that one.
What type of shoe does the dude often wear? I'm just writing in Jamie's name.
I noticed specifically.
You noticed that, huh?
Specifically in the limo, he was wearing jelly shoes.
Yes.
What the hell? What the hell? Like, I can see, like, Birkenstocks or something, but jellies? Come on. What the heck? I was like, seriously?
And see, Kathy, even though we're giving you all of these reveals by asking these questions,
It doesn't matter.
You can still watch this movie without any expectations and you'll have a good time. Because she says, any movie I watch, I don't have expectations.
That's good.
I am not critical when it comes to movies. I see them as something I can turn my brain off and enjoy.
That's right.
Even though I hardly watch movies.
Same.
Right, and see, if you hardly watch movies, then you watch the right movie and you'll be like, okay, this was cool. Or you watch the right TV show, episode, and go, okay, that was cool too. You don't have any expectations and you're not really into watching things like that.
We started watching The Gilded Age and I'm loving it already.
Right, see, Jamie says, yes, that was Jeff Bridges' idea to wear the jellies.
I do really love him in that movie. I like him in a lot of movies. Not every movie, but I like him in a lot of movies, but I really liked him in this movie. I just liked his character and we're like, dude, like, come on, he just wanted a rug replacement, damn it. Like, that's all he wanted.
Kathy said, Elena just heard you say hell.
Uh-oh.
And she wants me to tell you language.
Sorry, Elena.
Sorry, Elena. She said, I'll give fun facts. She said, Jamie said, I'll give fun facts once the trivia is over.
All right, there you go.
All right, just a few more questions left, so we're almost done.
All right, I'm going to do our highlight on the sunglasses. So, again, medium round with that white brush. This time on the right side, I'm just going to kind of do two little curved lines down for those highlights. 1, 2. Where else are we missing highlights here? 2 more, I think. So let's do just a couple along the bottom of our bowling ball. It's almost like, not quite an outline, but we want to have a little bit of a highlight down there on the bottom of the ball, and then on each one of those little holes. 1, 2, 3.
All right, I got 2 more.
Go ahead.
2 more and we'll be done.
All right.
Who does Walter accuse of going over the line?
Oh, yeah.
Who does Walter accuse of going over the line?
Talk about a bad temper.
Yes, Jamie is right again.
Of course.
Mark it 0. Mark it 0. Jamie.
Good job, girl.
Walter accused Smokey of going over the line. That is correct.
Smokey.
Mark it 0.
Too much.
All right. Two more questions. Here we go. After the chief of police of Malibu hits the dude in the head with a cup, what does the dude call him? After the chief of police of Malibu hits the dude in the head with a cup, what does the dude call him? Yes. Effing fascist. All right.
Alrighty, let's see. I think
There's one left, so once you finish talking, then I'll do one last
sounds
question.
good. I'll give you something that'll take a minute or so, okay?
Okay.
So it could be either done with a medium round or with your tiny brush. Up to you. We're just gonna put some lines in our lanes, okay? So I'm just gonna grab some of that brown and kind of remember our focal point or our center point is here. So it's almost like all the lines that we put in here have to come from this angle and down. Okay, so just light brush strokes, little bit of paint on your brush at a time. Light brush strokes, and then just keep going back. Little brush strokes. It's almost like you want to give the illusion that it's all those little planks in the alley. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Before I say the last one, Kathy said I laughed at her. She is so silly. She won't say bad words, but encourages Aiden to say bad words. He said, I will say something like, what the F? And Aiden will ask, can I say what the F, mommy?
Oh my goodness, these two.
Okay, last question, Jamie. Here we go.
Go ahead.
I guess you're going to get this one too, but let's see.
No way.
Here we go. Donnie always bowls a strike, except for one time. What was ironic about the one time Donnie failed to roll a strike? What happened? What was ironic about the one time Donnie failed to roll a strike? She's
On it.
Jamie is 24 for 24. She has made history tonight.
Way to go. It's pretty fantastic, girl.
Yes. This is the video is gonna be historic. It's
She knows her stuff.
All right, the answer to the question. Donnie always bowled a strike except for one time. What was ironic about the one time Donnie failed to roll a strike? It was the day he died.
Oh, that's right.
At the end of the movie.
Oh, that's right. See, I didn't pick up on that.
See? But you noticed that he didn't. You noticed that he didn't roll the strike
I
for the
did.
first time.
Yeah.
But you didn't put two and two together.
Right,
Wow,
but that was
the
the
same
day.
night he died.
That's crazy. Yeah.
He had the heart attack. Oh my God.
I'm gonna do the same. Those little brush strokes. You can kind of mix up your colors if you want to do a little bit of yellow, a little bit of white.
So we had a historic night. Jamie Pangborn answered every single trivia question. But we got to give a shout out to Catherine Cruz.
Yeah.
She got one in there.
Good job, Catherine.
And those of you people who are looking at this video now and painting right now, shame on you.
Aw, we're kidding. Stop. That's not nice.
Okay, now Jamie says, time for fun facts.
Fun fact.
Yes, time for fun facts.
Go for it, girl. Go ahead.
Hold on, let me set this up. I want to set this outro.
Oh, yes. We're almost there. We got a couple more little details going here.
Okay, all right. Ready for fun facts?
Go ahead.
Yes. The F word is said a total of 292 times in that movie.
Close. See? You said 267.
Yeah, it was something like that. I counted. I just lost count. Okay. Another fact is they say man 147 times in this movie.
How many times for dude? Dude!
They say dude 160 times in this movie.
Oh, see, I would have thought it was a lot more than that.
The dude drinks 9 White Russians throughout this movie.
Okay.
And like I told you last night, one of the nihilists is actually Flea from the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Gotcha. All right, let's see what I got.
See, I'm a Red Hot Chili Peppers fan.
Yeah, Jennifer's a Red Hot Chili Peppers fan too. Not as much as Mark, but
I got her into Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Oh.
She bought me tickets to the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
I mean, I liked them before, but not as much until after seeing them live. That was...
And me playing them and playing them and playing them. And then she got me tickets to see the Red Hot Chili Peppers. And I cried in the car before we got there. And then I cried when we were there. And I cried on the way home because it was a historic moment in my life to finally see the Red Hot Chili Peppers. I always wanted to see them. And I'm going to see them again when they come back because they're coming back this summer.
All right. Switching over to the tiny guy now. Tiny brush. Time for some outlines. Okie dokie. Let's do some detail and then we'll do our outlines, okay? So that teeny tiny brush, I rinsed and dried, got to a point. A little bit of paint on that brush at a time. We're going to do like the stitching on our bag. So in the white stripes, right on the inside is little stitch marks. So I just do little tiny lines in there, hash marks. So you kind of got the stitching in there. Now you can go around the edge of the bag too if you want to.
And yes, another fun fact, the dude was based on a real person.
I
Jeff Dowd.
Believe it.
And Jamie's favorite line in the entire movie is when the nihilists say, set the dude's car on fire, and he says, they finally did it. They killed my effing car.
That was funny at the end.
Fun facts over.
Thank you.
Hey, thank you. Yes, thank you, Jamie. You made this a historic night. We didn't have an overwhelming crowd, which is fine.
It's okay.
But people are going to see this video because people who love the Big Lebowski are going to want to paint, and they're going to start listening, and they're going to be painting, and they're going to have a good time laughing, and they're going to have a sad time realizing that we had all these trivia questions and they weren't here to answer them to get the spots on the spinner. But
it's okay.
I'm pretty sure that they will still enjoy the trivia questions. They won't answer them as fast as you though. So they're gonna have to stop the video when they ask the questions if they want to have fun, like, you know, figuring it out.
So as I'm doing my outlines, I am kind of giving myself like a little bit of an outline, maybe an inch or so, and then I leave a little bit of space. So it's kind of a broken line.
Yes, she said, well, I had a blast, even if it was only me and a few others.
Aw, that's fun.
We've had sessions like that in the past.
It's okay.
And it's okay because it's all about the content. Okay? It's about you guys. And we didn't know how many people would get into it. I made promos so that people knew that it was coming out. And I know there was a lot of people that probably intended to do it and have date night and everything, or get their boyfriends or their husbands to be involved. Okay? But we understand that people, you know, they're busy and they have things to do, they'll do it. And a lot of our viewers do things later.
Yeah, that's okay. Listen, we put them there for you to go ahead and do them later. It doesn't matter to us.
And that's why it's so much fun, because you answered every question. And I got my little jabs in and said, yeah, if you're watching this video now, which could be 5-10 months later, I just wanted to get my jabs in and let them know You could have been here live with us, and you could have got spots on the spin.
Oh, it's okay.
And Kathy says, yes. Yeah, I had fun too. I always do.
Aw, well, we love you guys. And remember, so two reminders. So tonight, again, we would prefer, instead of using the virtual tip jar, that you use the little link that we posted for Little Miss Elena's fundraiser for the American Heart Association. We always like to give back, so of course we want to, we encourage you to help us with that. The other thing is, if you did paint with us tonight, be sure to take a picture and add it to the fan page. I will put an album up for this one.
Yes, the fan page.
But also on the fan page, if you are using it, we encourage you to make your own album so that we can hopefully name you as a spotlight artist eventually.
Yes, and just so that you know, the fan page is right here. I'm going to show it to you, so you know where to go. Mimosas and Masterpieces Fan Club. Their albums are right there. You put them in the photo section. And if you have other paintings of us, you can make your own album. All right, now, I want to give a shout out to Kayla Agin Heminger.
Hi, Kayla.
Says, I've been here all night painting, and
Aww.
I don't know the movie, but I learned a lot.
Well, thanks for hanging out, Kayla. Listen, I did say, listen, if you're a bowler, this is a great painting for a bowler, right? I mean, you don't have to know the movie, but yeah, it helps. But that's okay. Oh my goodness. So the last thing that I do want to put on after I do some of my little broken outlines, I want to add a little bit more of a shadow under my bowling ball, which I didn't really, I should have put that in earlier, but I didn't. So I'm going to take a little bit of my original brown with a tiny, tiny bit of black. I'm going to just do it on that medium round brush and just kind of pull down from the ball a little bit.
And see, this is what I'm saying, is that you never know, okay? There's always somebody painting and they're not commenting.
Yeah.
Or they're watching and they're not commenting.
It's okay.
Okay, and Kayla is a prime example of that.
Thanks, Kayla, for hanging out with us. We appreciate
thank
it.
You.
I'm going to come. So, again, I'm just kind of brushing a little bit, really lightly, kind of adding some of that darker brown underneath my glasses and my bowling ball. I should have done that earlier, but I missed that.
Right, fan club, not only fans.
That's right.
That's right.
Yeah, no OnlyFans, sorry.
That's right.
And the last step, rinse and dry, and make sure you sign and date your painting.
Kayla says, not a bowler, but love to paint.
Aww.
And you're in the right place.
Well, thanks for hanging out with us. We hope we weren't too lewd for you.
And like Jamie says, sometimes it's just relaxing to watch Jen paint and then come back and paint later.
Yeah, that's fine. Hey, we'll take it. We just like the interaction. We like having you with us. We like, chatting,
It's
laughing.
like joining our friends and family.
Yeah.
On a Thursday night. I mean, that's why we look forward to it. We look forward to you, see who's going to show up, what you're going to say, what you're going to say in the comments, what you're going to tell us about your life, what's going on in your life. It's important to us. We really need it. It's our way of self-care too.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, one of the things I always say about why I do this is it is not about the paint on the canvas. Yes, we want you to come away with a piece that you love, but it is not about putting the paint on the canvas for me.
Right.
It is about spending the time with you, giving you that opportunity for some self-care, whether you paint or whether you're just listening to us talk is fine too. I still think it's funny that people just want to tune in to listen to us talk, but hey, thank you. But it is just about creating a memory, and this is definitely a night I will not forget. We had a great time.
Yes.
We appreciate everyone joining us. We appreciate any tips or donations, again, which we ask you to use that link for Miss Little Elena's fundraiser. We appreciate that.
Yes.
And we'll get a spinner up for you. You Jamie and Catherine.
That's right. That's right. You said you'll get a spinner up.
We'll get all
spin it, and just keep giving Jamie everything.
I'll have to find something fun to send to her.
Yeah, we'll find something fun to send Catherine too.
Absolutely. So that's about it. Everybody have a wonderful evening. Have a great weekend. Be safe, because I know we are expecting some very low temperatures overnight. In fact, school's been changed. I don't want to say canceled, but changed to virtual for tomorrow just because of the ice.
Are we back next week, or are we off next week?
We are. I think we're off.
We're off until the 17th, right?
I think so.
That's when we'll be doing
The
cuckoo clock.
I don't remember.
Yes.
I don't remember.
Yes, we'll be doing the cuckoo clock.
Okay. And then we have Pokemon, which is.
Yeah, no, it's Pokemon.
Okay.
Pokemon is the 17th.
That's what I thought. So
okay.
Pokemon.
And then the cuckoo clock's after that.
Okay. Very good. So that's about it. I hope everybody enjoyed it. We had a good time. Lots of laughs. Hope everyone sleeps good.
Yeah, Jamie says, I'm going to play pinball now.
Don't rub it in.
All right, everybody. Here's the video.
Oh, yeah.
Have a good time. We'll see you next time.
Have a good night, everyone.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Move it in there. Oh.
Uh-oh.
It's big.
Oh, because you enlarged Aiden's little
Yeah.
Oh.
I got it in there. Hold on. Let me bring it back. I'll bring it back, everybody. There we go.
It's all in.
Yep. Thank you, everybody.
Everyone have a great night. Alright. Oopsie. Oopsie. Oh, okay, rascal. Mom's tired. Yes, I'm tired. Let's go upstairs. Look at all that snow.
Yeah, that's why we got to do another one.